All right. I wonder if, okay, I think that's me. All right. Um, all right. So we are live on YouTube. Movement session. This is our live movement session. And I am Coach Mel. And with me is one of my favorite clients named Christina. It is Christina. Christina, so thank you so much again for being so gracious enough to um, allow everyone to come into your private one-on-one session. I like how you I like how you called it the other day. You called it a bespoke training session and a bespoke training session, and I was like, that sounds pretty much like what we've been doing for the last 6 months for sure. Tailoring your training since December. We've been working together. All right. So before we get started, though, wanted to ask just a few questions for the people who are tuning in and who maybe want to get to know what you about more about your experience with the program for the last 6 months. So
Absolutely.
first, introduce yourself really quick.
Sure. So thanks for having me, Mel. And it's been wonderful to work out with you. I am a mom of two who has not moved this in a long time prior to joining your movement sessions. I'm an attorney. I sit in at my desk for long, long hours. And I've got to say, it had been about a decade since I had moved much with intention, always moving, chasing people, doing things, running from here to there. But I connected with you because I wanted to really gain some strength and some mobility with intention.
Mm-hmm. And what would your training before? What was that like? Have you any training that you've had before?
Yes, I had last worked out with at a gym, at a major gym, doing classes, not only pre-pandemic, but it was pre-kids. And, I enjoyed doing classes, but my body is at a different place now than it was 10 years ago. My schedule is at a different place. And so doing those types of classes in a gym setting wasn't really an option. I'm not someone who really has a history of exercising a lot. So I would, try things here and there, bar classes online, Pilates, yoga, but never with any regularity, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And do you have any background in fitness or athletics or anything like that? Or are you coming in? You came in and coming in raw.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm coming in raw. I think you told me at the beginning that I wasn't because you're always so encouraging. I mean, as a teenager, I guess I played soccer, I was a cheerleader, but I wouldn't call myself athletic. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing myself in a different way now. So, you
Yes.
know, there's
No,
potential in all of us.
you've definitely come a long way since our very first session. I don't know if you can describe for the people like what your experience was like, on your first session versus now, 6 months later.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. So I think our first session, we were going to tinker around with the timing. And I said, I think I can only fit it in at 8:30 p.m. And you were very gracious and you scheduled us for 8:30. I remember we were doing some hip hinges and I couldn't manage to balance on one foot. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm a disaster. And you said, don't worry, we will make progress. We'll stick with it. And yeah, we did. You had a series of maybe 5 exercises by the end. I thought I was gonna die. But you made it fun. You modified it for me so that it wasn't so hard I couldn't stick with it. And now I say a lot of the exercises we were doing at the beginning, I'm able to do with stability and strength. And I'm really proud of myself and pleased with the changes that I've seen in my body.
Yeah. And that, if I remember correctly, that was one of the goals you had was to feel better in your body. I believe it was.
That's right. My body's done amazing things. It's had made humans, but I have felt for a long time just felt really off balance and off center and just not kind of confident in where I am in this stage of my life. And you have helped me regain that. So I thank you for it.
Oh, I thank you. Well, I thank you because you're one of those clients that really take to the coaching very well. That's why I always, I kind of challenge you a little bit on the whole athletic thing because you've been able to take to the coaching and really improve. And yes, we do some of the same exercises, and that helps, but that's not the case for everybody, I would say. So like someone who's like completely deconditioned when they first come. And you've been doing it all virtual this whole time. And how has that been helpful for you to do it virtually?
It's been helpful, just to find time. I think that for years I assumed I didn't have time to work out, that I would make time at some point in the future when I had more time. And, we all know that that doesn't really ever happen. Life never gets slower. So it's been great to set up a little space, wherever I am. Before in my apartment in New Jersey, and here I'm temporarily relocated to South Carolina. Sometimes we meet at the gym in my apartment complex, or if it's been a busy day like today between meetings, we just set up here. And it's been great to actually find a way to fit it in, without losing more, than an hour a day. So it has helped me overcome the hump that or the barrier that I can't work out because I don't have time. So virtual has been awesome for me, although I would love to see you in person, and I know we will soon, hopefully.
Yes, for sure. When you come back, when
Yeah.
you come back to Jersey City. And as far as like the accountability and well, there are three prongs to the program: the fitness, nutrition, and the wellness. And those three prongs are tracked, basically through the accountability, regular check-ins daily. And can you kind of give your take on if that has been helpful for you, the accountability piece of the program?
Yeah, it has for sure. I like that you have a light touch and that you present ideas, but there have been times where I haven't hit the mark on accountability and say, well, we're all human and that's okay. But you've given me so many new ideas about how I can fit little bits of fitness into my life. So trigger workouts. I'm looking at the wall here. I have my little printout of trigger workouts I can do on a day where I can't even fit in 30 minutes. So I'm brushing my teeth and doing leg lifts, or after I wash my hands, I'm doing curls or something, and so every day putting in a little bit of movement, and every day just kind of taking a moment for self-care. A lot of your accountability tips relate to things that one wouldn't automatically associate with fitness, such as, taking a relaxing walk in the grass or, taking a bubble bath. And I remember thinking, it's crazy. I've taken a bath since I was like 10. Like I give my children baths, like luxurious baths every night, colors, bubbles. But I've tried to do this sometimes and it's been a really fun adventure.
Yes, yeah. And so, what would you say, if someone were interested in one-on-one training? This is
Mhm.
particular one-on-one training versus having a group class. What would you say is the benefit to having one-on-one training and training with me?
I would say that it's doing one-on-one training is a way to make sure that it gets done. I have marked off on my calendar every day or every Wednesday and Thursday a meeting between 12:30 and 1:30 where I'm hanging out with Mel. So for people who have a hard time sticking to a routine, I think that it's great. It automates the working out a little bit. And also, it's really adaptable. I think that you've been able to modify the exercises for someone like me who doesn't have a long history in fitness, but I have seen you also running a boot camp where you were whipping, men to work out every day in the gym into shape and challenging them. So I think that, regardless of your level,
Totally.
Mel's got something for you and it's fun. It's like I'm hanging out with my friend, but also getting it done.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's, disclosure, we are friends. And so what was one more thing, like one more question before we get to our workout.
Sure.
What are you now looking forward to?
What am I looking
My favorite
forward
question.
to? I'm looking forward to more challenges. I'm looking forward to being able to beat my son in a push-up contest. He's 7, but he's really strong. And just continuing to play hard with my kids and to get into, potentially some of the best shape of my life as I'm entering my 4th decade. So,
Yes, for sure. And with that, we're going to get into our main workout. So
all
today
right.
we are going to do, for today, we are going to do one of the ones we've done before. I really like this one, and this was a good one we did a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna bring it back. It was inspired by another coach that I got this workout from on Star Wars Day. So, but I modified it, remixed it a little bit, and So we're going to do the demonstration first, and then we're going to get right into the main workout. Okay, so Christina has done her warm up, and normally like to get while I'm doing the demonstration, and you can continue to do your warm ups. Okay, so first exercise we're gonna be the reverse lunge with a 1-2 strike. Okay, so how that's gonna look, we're gonna step back into a reverse lunge here, and we're going to bring the knee down into a lunge here, and we're going to strike 1, 2. All right, stand up, and then you're going to step back the other foot, down in that lunge, 1, 2, back in a standing position. Okay, so in real time, we're gonna step back, come back up, step back, come back up. Okay, the lower you go, the more you're gonna work those quads. You can also take a shorter lunge too if you want. But if you take a shorter lunge, you would want to go even faster. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then we're going to rest in between, and we have we'll have a water break in between all the rounds. Next exercise is going to be the slam. We're going to do a forward lunge with an overhead slam. Okay, so we're going to bring our arms up overhead and strike down as I lunge to a forward lunge. Come back up, arms up overhead. I'm going to use my breath as I strike with intention. It's like taking an axe or a battle stick, or striking your opponent with a stick. Okay, so you want to use
Sides.
force and stop the momentum. Yeah, stop moving. Okay. We're gonna do call it the Emperor squat. So you're going to bring your arms kind of like in one arm over the other, one hand over the other, covering the other. Okay, so with my elbows are in a V, and then my feet are together. And then when I step out into a squat, jump out into a squat, one elbow raises up, externally rotating up, grab everything up, come back here, back up, back in that V. So I'm doing a shoulder raise here, here, here. As I squat this way, up, squat. Okay? So that'll be continuous squats there. Remember with your squats, you always want to shoot your butt back as your knee floats forward. Pulling, it's like a string pulling your butt back as another string is pulling your knees forward. Yes. So, okay. Then we're going to do the drive, knee drive with the strike. Okay. So we're going to start off with the knee up. So lift up, my right knee is up. My left arm is up. My right arm is back. I'm going to come back into a lunge, strike forward with that right hand. So my right hand is going to drive up first and strike with the arm. Up, strike, up, strike. Okay, you're going to use that breath. You forceful breathing. Anytime you want to really intentionally use your breath, that's going to help. It's going to help you continuously move, of course. But it's also we want to engage our core whenever we move as well. Keep our core engaged, and that helps. Using your breath intentionally. Okay, so what we're going to do is that it's going to be 5 sets because we are going to do the left side. So once we do one side with the strike, we're going to do the other side continuously with the strike. Okay, so it's not 5 exercises, it's 4 exercises, 5 sets in 1 round. And then we'll have a water break.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So, I am going to put our timer on. I like to have it propped. Okay. So again, we'll do 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and then we will have a water break. Our water break is going to be 45 seconds total.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
All righty. I like to put the timer up here. We started doing this recently. It's been helpful, right, Christina?
Definitely.
To know how many. How much torture do you have left?
Exactly.
All right. So we're going to start the 10-second countdown, and I'm going to play some music. I'm going to put some music on. So we got the 10-second countdown. We're going to do our reverse lunge strike. 1, 2 strikes. Reverse lunge. 1, 2 strike. Let's go. 30 seconds of that while I put on music. Good. We are live on the YouTube still. Good. And use that breath. Press it out. We're going to do our forward lunge with the overhead strike. Overhead slam. All right, and here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Use that breath. Rest it out, rest it out, rest it out. All right, so we got our emperor squats. Emperor squats. Emperor squats are next. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, get deeper in that squat. There you go. Good. Press it out. All right. We have our knee drive with the strike. Knee drive with the strike. So the right, we're doing our right knee up. We're gonna strike with our right arm. Let's go. Yeah. Up. Use that breath. You don't need to hop up. We're gonna keep that foot down. Yeah. That's it. Good. We're gonna do the other side. Other side. So our left knee going up. Then we're gonna strike with that, with our left arm. So up, strike, strike. We're gonna bring that knee in the back, straight down in that lunge. Okay, keep it up. Nice forceful strike, and use that breath. Rest it out. Water break time. Get out. Good job. So far. So far, so good. We're gonna do 3 more rounds of this. Gonna be 3 more rounds of this. All right, so round 1 is usually like the warm-up. We're getting used to the exercises, each exercise, and then each round we perform even better. Last round is showtime. Here we go, 3. We're gonna do our strikes, our step back, 1, 2. So we're gonna step back, back up. Make sure you have a tight core. I notice for myself, I tend to, if I'm striking, this knee gets a little bit wobbly if I strike. But if I keep a nice tight core, use my breath, it's not as wobbly. Good. We're gonna slam, overhead slam, and strike. Good, like you're taking a big stick, striking your opponent. Alternate the legs. Right between your legs, Yeah, there you go. So you have good balance there. There you go, good. Step forward and that lunge, step forward. Now reverse, step forward. There you go. Good. Rest up. We have our for a slam, squat. So we start here. Ready hand position. Elbows are a little bit out in the beat. Feet are together. Squat. And we're gonna raise, we're gonna do a shoulder raise with just our elbows. Good. Keep that up. Make sure that the butt and the knees, they float back and forward at the same time. There you go. Good. Drive. That knee drive with the strike. We're going to start with our left side first this time. Left knees up. Start with the strike. Let's go up. Stand up in that position. Press those toes down into the ground. On the standing leg. You're going to press the toes down to the ground. Feel that even more. You can get those quads. Feel that in that outer thigh. Let me know how you're doing.
Yeah. And burn.
Right. Other side. Should feel that in that.
Oh, yeah. Sure do.
We're going to do the other side. Right side with the right arm strike. Keep that up. Press those toes down on the standing leg. Remember that strike. You want to be forceful with that strike with the arms. Press it out. Woo!
Yeah.
Water break. Halfway there. We're halfway there. 2 rounds. 2 rounds done. 2 rounds are done. We have 2 more rounds. I'm already getting a drip going myself.
Yeah, me too.
So this one, we noticed last time for the both of us, me and Christina, for both of us, this one snuck up on you. So, but don't let fatigue get you. Let's do our reverse lunge with the strike. If you are tired, you take a pause, and then you get right back into good movement, okay? Don't sacrifice good movement just because you're tired. You want every rep should look the same. That's your goal. You want every rep to look the same. 30 seconds. We're going to do our forward slam. All right, let's go. Forward with the slam. Right between your legs. Alternate your feet. Forceful. Stop that momentum. Stop the momentum there. Use that breath to really engage your core. When I blow out, I get a nice tightness to my core. All right? Turn every exercise into a core exercise. That's better than doing 100 crunches any day of the week. If you incorporate core breathing work. All right, here we go. We're gonna do our squat. Here. Notice I am shooting my butt back as my knee floats forward. You got this. Keep it up. 10 more seconds. Good. Woo! We're gonna do our drives. Knee drive with the strike. We're gonna do our right side first this time. Right side first. Up with the right knee, strike with the right arm. Up, strike, strike. Lunge. Bring that knee straight down, the back knee. Come straight down. I'm feeling this already. My quads, side booty, my hamstrings are getting some of this too. Stable up top. Using your breath. Breath it out. We're gonna do the other side, left side. Left side. Woo! Before our water break. This is it, last one, last one. Other side. You got it. Strike. Got it, keep it going. Lunge, bring that knee straight down. Find stability from your feet. Press it out. Woo! Feel that.
Oh, yeah.
The last two exercises, 2 moves. We have one more round. So this is showtime. Every single exercise, we're going to do one more time. So you're getting 20 more seconds here to get ready to that's more strike, reverse strike. Here we go. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go step back. 1, 2, up. Got it? Good job, Christina. Yeah, use your breath. That's it, good job. Good work. Forward. Strike your plan, work forward plan. Here we go. Remember, it's showtime. This is it. Last time we're doing these overhead slams with the forward lunge. Let's go. Up. Come down in that lunge. Later, make sure you are stepping out far enough that that back knee comes straight down. You don't want to be too far, but then that knee doesn't come straight down. All right? There you go. Strike. Good. Strike. Good. Up. Good. Emperor squat. Our arms and hands in ready position. Like you're about to bow. I'm bowing to you. Here we go. Bowing to the Empress, Christina. Here we go. Keep it up. Make sure those knees go forward at the same time as my butt goes back. Good. Now sink a little lower. Sink down lower. Lower. Yes. Woo! Press it out. That's good work right there. Towards the end. We have our drive. Strike. Our drive. Drive. That's strike. I'm going to start with our left side this time. Finish it off. Finish strong. Let's go up. Strike. Up. Drive up. Use that breath. Really more breath out of your mouth. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Shooting that breath out. 5 more seconds. Get lower than that knee. Get that knee lower. In the back. Breath out. Other side. Other side.
My weaker side.
Last one. I'm dripping. All right. Here we go. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knee up. Right. Trying to keep up with that beat. I don't know. That might have been the worst idea I've had today. Gonna keep it up though. Come on, Christina. Drive that knee down. The back knee comes down, down. There you go. Strike. Press it out. Woo!
Thanks, Mel.
High five.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Thanks a lot.
Woo! All right. As you can see, I like this one because it's total body, and it's like I said before, it sneaks up on you. Sorry for that noise. It sneaks up on you later for sure. You're gonna feel that back here, side booty for sure tomorrow.
Yep. And it has some fun Star Wars themed elements, so that keeps it fresh.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I had to bring it back. That was a good one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
So tomorrow is your rest day. So make sure there's no training. Try to do the best you can to take care of yourself. All right. So from today, pick something so that you don't have to think about it tomorrow. Just do it. Or it could be nothing at all. That could be on the dock.
Yep.
And make sure after this, good nutrition. I am dripping.
Me too.
Good carbs for after your post meal should be, your post workout meal should be, good carbs, proteins, hydrate. And thank you again. Thank you everyone. If you came on YouTube, or if you're going to watch it later, thank you for watching. And thank you again, Christina. And I will see you next week, and enjoy your weekend.
Thanks.